South African time. Welcome to the show. We are now crossing over, not to a specific destination. We're crossing over to Freedom Flotilla Coalition Steering Committee member. That is you, Yasemin Acar. And my technical producer asked me to find out where are you based, and I said she's on the water. I can see the motion of where you are. Alhamdulillah. Are you already on in international waters?
Yes, we are in international waters going towards Gaza.
Alhamdulillah. When did you set sail?
We set sail yesterday afternoon around 4:30.
Okay, and so far so good.
Yes, everything is going well, alhamdulillah. We are going towards Gaza. The team, crew members, volunteers, and journalists are doing all well. They had all good sleep tonight, so we are ready.
Alhamdulillah. I can see all of the provisions behind you. So undoubtedly, you're on a very well stocked ship. And of course, that is the Madleen. We do know when I spoke to you a little while ago, you were on was it Conscience?
Yes.
Was it on the Conscience, which was targeted by the apartheid Israelis? People were injured. The ship was badly damaged as well. And now you are on the Madleen. You're on international waters. How far are you from Gaza right now?
Well, we are planning to sail for 7 days, and today is our first day, so we are quite far from Gaza. But we do have a tracker on our website, Freedom Flotilla website. If you go there, we are partnering with Forensic Architecture, and they have put up a tracker on our website. If you go on that, you can see exactly our whereabouts.
And we're going to be tracking you for the next while, for the next 7 days, till you reach safely in Gaza. Please just give us the name of that website again where we can pick up your tracker.
Yes, it's freedomflotilla.com.
freedomflotilla.com. Thank you. Easy enough. I understand there are some amazing, famous people on board with you right now. Tell us who they are.
Well, we are 12 people on board at the moment. 12 amazing human rights activists, and we have Greta Thunberg with us. We have Rima Hassan with us, sailing to Gaza. And I had a quick chat with them this morning, how they're feeling, if they got enough sleep, and if they feel rested. And everyone is all smiles, and we are very, very happy that this time that we actually managed to set sail, because over the past years, and especially during the genocide, when we attempted to sail, we were faced with bureaucratic warfare. And as you mentioned before, we also were attacked in international waters, but in European territories just 4 weeks ago.
Okay, are any of the volunteers close to you? Can they quickly pop around and say hello to us? Specifically, look, they're all important, but Greta Thunberg, it would be wonderful to give her a
Yes,
virtual hug.
I would love to, but we are actually in a training right now. We are in a non-violence training, so we have to do this every day. There are many trainings involved. So I had to leave the training to talk to you. So, but next time, inshallah, we'll have that opportunity.
Okay, just to come back to your website, you said it was just repeat it to me again. And is it .com or is it org? Freedom
Oh, sorry.
Flotilla?
Yes, I'm so used to .com. It's .org.
.org. Okay, thank
Yes.
you very much for that. Um, the last time around when you were on the on the boat Conscious, which was damaged, who came to your aid and offered the use of the Madleen? And are you feeling a little more reassured that this time around, because all eyes, the global eyes, are on this Freedom Flotilla, that you will not be attacked or interfered with by apartheid Israel?
Well, you know, yes, one may, we could assume that, but Israel has been genociding people for 19 months very openly. Just yesterday, they attacked people again, killing so many Palestinians during the distribution of the US backed aid. Yeah, distribution basically. So we could assume that yes, we have some kind of security because the world is looking at us, but the world is also watching a live stream genocide, and this didn't stop the Israelis from genociding Palestinians. So we do. I mean, at this point in time, we try our best to be as safe as possible. But since Israel has crossed every line, and since Israel is enjoying all this impunity, because of its allies, we could assume and expect anything.
Allah keep one and all safe, inshallah. I did ask you a little earlier on if Greta Thunberg or Lena or Dr. Mustafa could come and say hello to us, but you have explained that they are on training. You had to leave the training to join us on this interview. Just tell us, what is this training all about?
Well, we are going through scenarios in these trainings. Obviously, we have different scenarios. What could happen, and we do that by looking at the past. What happened with our experiences, basically. What can happen during an interception? What can happen during an attack? And how to be safe during these scenarios. And we also have a nonviolent training. As the name says, we are a nonviolent direct action. All we want to do is um, bring the much needed aid to the Palestinians in Gaza and open up a people's humanitarian sea corridor. But during an interception, most likely there's a lot of violence from the IOF towards us, which was always the case. They killed 10 of our activists in 2010. So we teach our participants how to deal, deal with these situations. Meaning, um, you know, that to show constantly that we are nonviolent, and to be as safe as possible.
Okay, so talk to us about, we make lots of dua, inshallah, that you arrive at your destination safely. So, what's going to happen? Let's just assume it's going to be safe sailing and you'll be allowed to dock and to offload all the supplies. How much time are you going to spend in Gaza with the people, and what happens thereafter?
So we, most ports, like all the ports in Gaza, are nearly destroyed. So we are, once we get there, we do have our ways. We have dinghy boats, with us. So we will bring the food at shore like this. This is the plan. And once we are there, we will make a call out to the world. Everyone who has a boat, everyone who has a vessel, anything that they can reach Gaza with, we will ask them to come and bring humanitarian aid. Our plan is to, as we did in 2008, the previous years, to go back with the same vessel, fill it up, and come back. It's like what a corridor is there for. To go and come back, and basically go back and forth and provide the much needed aid.
Inshallah. Um, Everyone's doing well. Spirits are high currently, and you're hoping to be in Gaza in, did you say 7 days' time?
Yes.
Okay, inshallah, it all goes well. We here at Salam Media will be tracking you. We will try and have daily crossovers to you so that you can give us an update and just hear that everyone's in the highest of spirits. Just to go back to the boat conscious, was it destroyed completely? Is it repairable? Can you get it back onto the waters again?
Well, the repairs need to be done, and the Maltese authorities have promised us that they will do the repairs, and the world knew about it because they said it very openly. However, unfortunately, they did not. They did not keep their promise, so we had to tow the vessel because they didn't even let it into Malta for weeks and for days, almost 2 weeks. The crew was stranded on that vessel, open to new attacks. Right now, the conscience, the front, when the two bombs were dropped, obviously it gave a lot of damage, huge damage to the vessel, to the front, and of course to the lower deck. And because of the fire, it needed to be extinguished. So salt water got in, and it destroyed all electronics. And when the salt water started drying, in cases like this, it's nearly impossible for repairs. So we're still in the process of figuring all of this out. It's been a lot because we were attacked, and there was no accountability. There was no help from the European Union, neither from Malta, even though Malta is complicit in this. Um, and then we started, preparing. Like the very next day, we've decided that we will continue. So we had to start preparing our new vessel, which I am on right now, the Madleen. So there's a lot of things that we are doing, and so many amazing people are in the backgrounds working on these things. But it's an ongoing process.
Inshallah, as I've indicated, we here at Salam Media will try and do daily crossings just to get an update, keep safe. And my final question, when the Conscience was attacked, did you lose any of the provisions, or were you able to salvage everything and just transport it to a safe place?
Yes, the provisions are still, everything was intact, but you have to imagine we had crew members, so we did not plan. We always have, the aid, and then provisions like food for the members on the boat, and because they were stranded for so long, which is a good thing, they had to, they could go back to the provisions and feed themselves with these provisions. But yes, we still have lots of left, and it's all safe.
Keep safe. Our duas is with you, one and all, and we'll be
Thank
talking
you.
soon on a daily basis. Go well, and salams to everyone on board.
I will say it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yasmin Acar, she is, of course, a member of the Freedom Flotilla Coalition Steering Committee, and the Madleen is on the waters already. They're in international water, and they're making their way to Gaza. They'll be there in approximately 7 days' time. It's a boat filled with provisions and amazing people. Some of the people there are Greta Thunberg, the climate activist, Dr. Mustafa, and also Lena, not forgetting Yasemin herself, and a few other activists that are on the boat, hoping, inshallah, with Allah's guidance, to take this boat to Gaza and take much needed provisions to the people of Gaza. We will be following this very closely. Do tune into us here at Salam Media, news and views on a regular basis. It is 9:57, and gosh, we're traveling around the world today, alhamdulillah. We'll be crossing over to the Holy Lands, and we'll be talking with Mumtaz Patel on Hajj Diaries.